The following chemical energetics question is related to activation energy, and the question states that why does the exothermic reaction, the reaction is diamond, carbon in the form of diamond is getting converted into carbon in the form of graphite, and he's asking why does this reaction not occur spontaneously, even though it's exothermic. Overall, it doesn't need energy. Now, the reason why this reaction would not occur spontaneously is because a lot of energy would be needed to break the bonds of diamond over here. Because the first thing you have to do is you have to get rid of the old bonds and then rearrange the atoms and form new bonds. Now, a lot of energy would initially be needed. A lot of energy is probably needed to break bonds in diamond. And this initial energy, which is needed at the start of the reaction, is called the activation energy. So, at the very beginning, the reaction needs a lot of energy to break all those bonds. And once new bonds are formed, energy would be released. But the initial part is what's important. That initially a lot of energy is needed to break bonds, and it's going to have very high activation energy. So the answer to this question is going to be that the change from diamond to graphite has very high activation energy, which is why the reaction is not occurring spontaneously. And always remember, if a reaction is not occurring spontaneously, that will indicate that initially, at the very beginning, it requires a lot of energy to break the previous bonds, which is why the reaction is not happening. So option C is going to be the correct option for this question.